Shavua Tov, and welcome to the Women's Jewish Learning Center weekly 2 Minutes of Torah. In the beginning of this week's Parsha, God says to Moshe, Bo el Paro, come to Pharaoh. And Rashi says that God is telling Moshe, go and warn Pharaoh because punishment is on the way. But how does it make sense that Moshe should go and warn Pharaoh when God has already hardened Pharaoh's heart? God has already cut off the possibility of Pharaoh doing teshuvah. So why would God send Moshe to warn Pharaoh? The Slonimer Rebbe responds to this by saying, Pharaoh should not have taken no for an answer. Yes, Pharaoh's heart had been hardened. He was in an Egypt of his own. And yet he should have persisted. He should have had faith and done teshuvah anyway and forced God to accept it. And it was under that circumstance that it made sense for God to send Moshe one more time to warn Pharaoh, because ultimately Pharaoh could have still changed his fate. The Slonimer is trying to teach us that when the way out of Egypt seems closed, we need to persist, because there's always a path out of Egypt. It's simply up to us to find it. But it does take faith. It takes a belief that our situation can get better. It takes a belief that we can be better, and the persistence to know that if this strategy doesn't work, then that one will. And if that doesn't work, then maybe a third strategy will. May we find our way toward freedom, and may we not take no for an answer until we do. Shavua Tov.